Hey, I'm live. I'm live. Yes, I think so. No, I cannot. Sorry. You're welcome. I love you. Hey, you guys. Yes, I'm live. This is real life. I've got people knocking on my door, asking me questions. Anyway, I'm gonna just chit chat a little bit, so people can get on. Let me check to make sure you guys can hear me. You're welcome. I love you. Hey, you guys. Okay, so you can hear me, and you heard all of that. Hey, Nicole, thank you for coming on live. This is day 4. This is going to be the last day of the challenge, but I will leave it up like I usually do on most challenges. I leave the replays up until the following Tuesday. I'm doing just 4 days this week because I'm going to observe Good Friday tomorrow and Easter weekend. So it'll be out for you, for you single moms to watch it if you have time this weekend. You can binge watch it. It's less. It's probably 2 hours now instead of 2.5. So it's basically a TV show or a movie, a short movie. But anyway, my name is Bess Parks. I am the single mom of two. I'm the creator of hashtag Single Moms Level Up and the Single Moms Club. Thank you so much for watching in the Single Moms. If you're watching from the Single Moms Club, thank you for watching on the YouTube channel, which is Single Moms Level Up YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching live, and thank you for watching the replays. So let's get into it, y'all. Today is day 4, and today I'm going to actually do 2 things. So usually I cover stuff on. I have one more day of the challenge, like I said. So this is day 4 slash day 5. But day 4, we're going to cover this. So of the single moms self care, single mom self care challenge. That was just a mouthful for me. So um, this is what the topic is going to be. Oh, why did it do that? I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. There we go. There's our topic for today. So our topic for today is the money side of self care. So, the money side of self care sometimes could be a little bit. You don't know if you should go big, small. What truly is self care. So, there's many different phases of self care. You could do stuff at home, which is what I do, just because I don't have the time to go somewhere most of the time. When I do have time to go somewhere, it's spread out further. But if I want to, I'm trying to move myself into doing self care once a week. So self care, like I said before, does not have to be big. So financially, it won't be hard on your wallet. Um, you could do something like soak your feet, do your polish your nails, do your nails, polish them, and clean up your cuticles a little bit. They have the manicure kits that don't cost that much. And a lot of, I think I've seen some of them, under $5. You get stuff at Walmart or whatever. But you could do things like that. That's self care. You could take a hot bath. You could take a long shower. You could take the time to completely moisturize your whole entire body, face, all the way down to your head, and your all the way down to your head, your face, your body, your arms, your hands, your toes, your feet. Do all of that. That's self care, moms. And so a lot of that doesn't have to cost a lot. You could just work your way up into trying some new things that may cost a little bit more. And just because they cost more doesn't always necessarily mean that it's for you. You know, I told you what I do is I sometimes I use, my micellar water or some type of product that I'm purchasing to wash my face and to moisturize my face. And sometimes I just use, some Dove soap and lotion, you know, and that's me moisturizing my face. And you could lotion your whole entire body with, some Jergens or whatever your favorite lotion is. Um, and that is self-care as well. So the money side of it, it's not as big as you think. Sometimes, we hear these things about what people are doing to take better care of themselves, and some of them are, where they're flying off someplace to get, to have some kind of treatment, blah 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 blah. But we don't always have to go there. We could do something, in the morning before the kids wake up. um, or in the at night, whenever you have time. And we talked about time and how we need to schedule it if we have to do something for ourselves every week. So yesterday I talked about my, how I had, the physical part of it and how we physically have to do something. And um and uh I showed you my micellar cleansing, that I had, and I showed you in a bottle, it was almost gone. And then I showed you my mask, and I said, this is something that I do. And then I realized I didn't do that. I didn't do anything like that this week. So I went ahead and did that while I did my laundry last night. So I mentioned that as an example and was like, hey, I should do that. And so I did. And I cleansed my face and stuff, and I realized um, how open my pores were and how much stuff came out, when I just cleanse my face. It's like, I need to do this a little more often, especially now when there's, the, all the pollen and stuff is all out. And, I have allergies and it's in my skin and the smog on top of it. And then for it to be humid because I'm in the South, it is not the best. You need to take care of your skin, especially if you're in a humid, environment, if you're in a humid, oh my gosh, region. That's what I was trying to get that word. If you're in a humid region, you need to take care of your skin. Um, so the money side of it does not have to be all that. And a lot of times, let me tell you some of the secrets that I've learned. When a lot of these places have their specials, like for Christmas or or Valentine's Day or Mother's Day, when they have those specials, go get yourself some things and go the day after whatever that holiday is, and they've got boo-koo sales. So all those gift packages that they didn't sell, they're even better price afterwards. Sometimes a day or two afterwards, usually the day after, because a lot of people are aware of this now. You could do that. Sometimes if you wait about 3 months or so, it'll start showing up at places like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. They'll show up there. Sometimes even Big Lots. That stuff shows up at Big Lots. Um, and then Overstock, some things like overstock.com or Amazon, places like that, you could do find some good deals as well. I like to, when it comes to my face, I like to go into place because I may want to smell a sample of it or something. Um, or get a small sample of it, or something. It's usually something that I've been eyeballing that I will do something like that with. I don't really use too many different things on my face because I have sensitive skin. So be aware of what your skin can and cannot take, and what it looks like when your skin is not reacting well. So they said usually to try stuff right here behind your ear, and that's a sensitive spot. And so if you break out in a rash, that you shouldn't use it. Or also right here. Oh, how did I do that? So also right here. They said putting stuff right there. If you're allergic to it or it causes some type of reaction, it comes up better right here. So those are some of the things that you could do. And the money side of things is that also we can actually plan this out. So we could plan this out. We could plan it out by including it in a budget. So one of the questions that I asked in the post when I posted for tonight was, are you afraid of a budget? Do you make this part of your budget? Some of those, that's where some of the questions were. And I have to tell you that I was one of those people that was afraid of a budget. I thought a budget blocked me, boxed me in to where I don't have, um, everything has to go to bills. There's nothing left for me, all of that. But that's not really what a budget is. A budget is a plan. It's a financial plan for where you want your money to go. So we are supposed to tell our money where to go, and where to go and where to be spent at, not just let it fly out the window and then you're like, hey, what happened to my money? We're supposed to be in control of where our money goes and not let the that area by the register the impulse buy area at the register. Sorry, my eye was itching. But the impulse buy by the register area, we're not supposed to let that yeah, no. I know. So the impulse area, so right by the register, they put all the things that kids want, first off. All the candy and all that kind of stuff, chips and blah blah blah. Those are impulse buys, and they know that a lot of times parents get there and you're tired and you'll just give it to your kids. That's what they're hoping. The sodas, they give you, all those things that you might need. You'll notice that they will change seasonally too. So, it'll be sunscreen one time and lotion or whatever. And then another time it will be lip balm and stuff because it's you know, uh, cold, it's wintertime. So, one of the single moms, let me take one of these down. Okay, there we go. So one of the single moms said something that oh, wow, what is that? Oh, snap. I did something and I don't know what I did. Okay, there we go. Um, oh, gee, when stuff like that happens, you do something and you don't know exactly what you did wrong. But anyway, so Yini has come on. Thank you so much for watching live again, Yini. And Yini says that she needs to work on a budget because everything is almost going on bills. So that's true for most of us as single moms. We tend to focus on bills and our children, and we are nowhere in sight for our budget for self-care for ourselves, caring for ourselves. We're not focusing on that. So something that we need to do is put some money aside in our budget to do something self-care for ourselves, whether it's buy, some a dollar nail polish, or something like that. Buy some moisturizer, something for your face. Buy a cleanser for your face. Buy maybe a soap or something for your face. Maybe some body butter, or some body butter is what I meant to say. Body butter or something. Buy something for yourself. It doesn't have to be expensive. Something that smells good, something that invigorates you, something that moisturizes your body and your skin on the outside, something to take care of you. Even if it's just like your normal bar soap or whatever that you buy something for you. We tend to buy specifically for our kids, especially when they're babies. You buy all, the baby gentle stuff, and then you don't really buy much for yourself. You buy the basic stuff for yourself. Buy a bar of scented soap or something, or some bubble bath, or a shower gel that is um, pleasing to your senses. So one thing that I found for self-care is that aromatherapy works. That works for kids too, by the way. If you've got a fussy baby, that lavender Johnson and Johnson baby wash and the little lotion stuff, that helps. There's also one in one of the cosmetic line that I represent, and where I get it. That's where I get all these products from, that I share, that I give away. I get those from a product line that I like, and I became a representative of this product line because I wanted the discounts. Because I was a rep and I'm a private independent consultant, I get discounts for buying my products from them, and that's all I wanted. I didn't necessarily want to, sell the products. I just wanted the products at a better price, and so that's something that I've done. And think about doing that. That could save you some money. Is that you know a line and you want to find out if they have an independent sales reps for that. Sometimes, not all of them. Probably more like um, some of the ones that are not necessarily in a store, and they always have independent sales reps. You don't have to. Well, actually, I don't know about the other companies. I just know about the one that I have, and they don't mind you just going there and purchasing products for yourself. They don't. You don't have to, be trying to climb the ladder and get, be in a car and blah blah blah. You don't have to do all that. You could just purchase the products for yourself and have it some occasional sales or whatever. But it's all good. That's something that you could do also is find one of those places that runs by using independent sales reps, and apply to be an independent sales rep. Find out, of course, if they are going to require you to make so many sales in order to remain a sales rep, or if you could just be a sales rep and just get discounted products, from them, so that you could do some self care and then share it with some other single moms. That's one of the tips that I have for you for that. And then for a budget, if you're having, I'm doing 2 days in one. I'm doing day 4 and day 5 together somewhat. So day 5, I usually cover financial, and day 4, I usually cover when it has to do with relationships. So let people know that, hey, I'm taking this time for me, and I need to take this time for me with your kids. You may need to do that, or you may need to go to somebody else that can help you, like somebody that a neighbor, somebody of course, a family or a friend or somebody, and say, hey, can you watch my child for a couple of hours so that I can get some do some self care and take care of myself. And more than likely, those people will be more than willing to do that because you're telling them, "Hey, I need to take care of me for a minute," and most people will be willing to do that. Sometimes even the baby's dad, might do that. I know for a while when um, when me and my kid's dad were separated, he would actually watch my son and take my daughter, my son and daughter, for Mother's Day. And some people were like, he's got the kids for Mother's Day. You should no, no. Mm-mm. For Mother's Day, he would take the kids for me, and then I would have the day to myself. Oftentimes, it was the whole weekend to myself, and I would take care of me. I would take care of me. Of course, for me and probably most moms, it took that first day of me not realizing that I didn't have to be somewhere. I didn't have to check on someone. I was just a little on edge. And then by the next day, I would one of the things, this is what I would do. Friday, he would come get them. He would bring them back Sunday night. So Friday night, it would take me a while to unwind and take all that, hey, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to this, that, rushing around, trying to stay on schedule and not schedule, but in the routine of the day. And I would take a shower or a bath and take a long one and moisturize my whole entire body, and then have whatever I wanted for dinner, whether it was a full meal with all the vegetable groups and meat groups and all that stuff, or it was a bowl of cereal. I would just do it. Chill out, watch a movie, go to sleep, wake up, and just do what I wanted to do. Whether it was to go take a bike ride, to go walk around the block, go to the movies, window shopping, whatever. I would do that and I would enjoy myself. And then come Sunday, I would be so happy to see my kids, but I would be so much more revived and so much more energized to take care of about co-parenting. Okay, so Yenny has been with me for a little while, and she's asking this question here. I'm going to put it up here. Could we have a monthly challenge about co-parenting based on your experience, because it's something I'm not fully comfortable to do yet? Yes, we can. We can. Um, I will see when I can do that, and we could have, yeah, yeah, because that's important. It's important and it's hard to do initially, especially when you're not with that person. It's hard to do initially. It's hard to let your children go with the other parent. But sometimes that self care, sometimes they'll help you with that. And if you say, "Hey, I need a minute. I need if you could take them for this weekend. I need to take care of myself. I need some time to myself to take care of me." They'll help you out with that. Sometimes it's just tricky. It's tricky, and you have to get to that point of being able to trust them to with your children, knowing that they're their children as well, and that most of the time they don't want to hurt your kids. They don't want to hurt your kids. It's something that's inside of us that we feel like we're the only ones that know about our kids because we're around them 24/7. Um, but yes, I will write that down as one of the topics and one of the challenges where we can about co-parenting. That is a good subject to cover. So I'll write that down, Yenny. So with the self care and the finances, as far as budgeting can be tricky, and things have changed with budgeting because the way there's different ways of doing that. So I usually on the last day of the challenge, um, I post a resource page. That resource page has on it um, some budgeting links, and you can click these links because it's a Google it's a Google Doc. I think I did it as a Google Doc. So it's a Google Doc, and I'll put the link into the Single Moms Club so that you can find whatever you need off of that link. And there's links in there for different budgeting opportunities. So you can go to their pages, see what they talk about. One of them is a mom, and she's not a single mom, but there's a mom in there that used to handle multi-million dollar finances for big companies. She used to do what they call hedge funds, um, which are those big companies that are for that when you have a 401k, that's where they come from. They're traded on the stock exchange, and that's how much money she was dealing with. And so she used to do that, and her name is Chelsea. And then there's another lady that does the envelope method of budgeting. I do somewhat of a version of that and have done that before, and that one's a good way. Then there's also a couple called they go by His and Her Money, Ty and Talit. They go by His and Her Money. That's how everybody knows them. You're welcome, Yenny. And then there's also um, even though it's a couple called His and Her Money, they help out singles as well. So their money tips will help with singles as well. I participated with them and invested with them and was part of their private group where they gave a lot of money advice, and I learned so much from them and learned that I that's through going with them. I learned that I was not financially literate. I knew some, but I didn't know enough to to change things in my life. They help with that, and I think there's one more on there. I think there's one more on there. I think there's another one there, but it's a whole resource page with links on how to get to that, links for exercise videos, because we do need to stay physical. And one of the things of self care is to eat healthy, to get some exercise so that we can get the stress off of us. I know that's hard, especially hard to be consistent and all the time. If you've got small kids, it was actually easier for me when I had my kids were small, because I would get my kids out there, I would bike ride with them. I would we would walk around the block. We would go to the park and walk to the park. These were things I did with my kids, and now it's actually a little bit harder because now they got their own things, but sometimes they require me to drive them, wherever they need to go. So it's a little bit harder. So the only thing for me, and where I could see that I could fit some physical fitness in, is in the morning, because at night I'm just too doggone exhausted at night to do it. I'm sorry, the air conditioner just came on. I'm probably about to sneeze, but yeah, I'm too tired at night. So for me in the morning, for me to get up in the morning and exercise for 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes is what works for me. And I found that out, even though I'm not a morning person, but that wakes me up. I do that. I feel so much better afterwards. I'm able to just let my brain just dump all the junk that's in my mind that I don't need. I just let it pass through my mind, and just get it out of my thoughts. It's like, why didn't I think about that? I don't need that. And so I let that go, and I'm able to focus on my body and to get my body back into a healthier state. And health is not, it doesn't matter what size you are, small, medium, large, whatever, extra large. We all need to be healthy. Our body needs to rejuvenate. It needs to get more oxygen in it. It needs to keep your muscles toned. It needs to do all of that. And regardless of what weight you are, if you can just simply walk, that will help too. And so there's some links on that resource page for that, including something called Just Walk by Leslie Sansone. Um, and there's even some trap music exercise video. I don't know if anybody's into that. I'm not really into trap music, but I thought I'd put that on there because it's something different than what I would do. But if I were into it, I would probably do it. There's also some dancing on there, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's a husband and wife that actually show you line dancing, and they teach you how to do the line dance, and then you can do that with them, and that's an exercise thing. These are all things that take about maybe 30 minutes, 30 minutes at the most. I don't think any of them take more than 30 minutes. It's that's for me. That's my thing. I don't have more than 30 minutes. I probably do, but that's what I'm willing to commit to it, is 30 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week. So I have that resource page for you guys as well. So I want to thank you guys joining me in this. So much for joining me in this live challenge. Um, I did, shrink it a little bit because I'm observing Good Friday tomorrow and Easter weekend. So all the challenges are around the 15th of the month. And I usually announce them maybe sometimes 3 days before in the group, or sometimes up to a week before, but they will be announced and you'll know about them. You can click on the get a reminder on the announcement, and it will put it in your notes or your calendar, so that it can remind you that I'm on. Also, if you're in the group, it's going to send you a reminder anyway. If you've got your notifications on, it'll send you a reminder, hey, this event's about to start, in the group that you're in. So I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys still have time to win a Single Mom's Queen Kit. But of course, if you have won in the past 90 days, we need to give it 90 days so that we can give other people an opportunity to win a Single Mom Queen Kit. And this challenge, I'm giving away three of them, because I found so many things that I'm like, I'm going to give away three. three single mom queen kids. So all you have to do is like or share this. Um, share this this challenge, share the group. You can you put comments, you can watch replays. um, Facebook is keeping track of this for me, so I'll just go to where it keeps track of that for me, and whoever are the top three people that have participated will be the winners of the single mom queen kids. And I will put an announcement out and let you know in the announcement in the group, and then I will tag you as well to let you know, hey, you won this gift. I'm going to give you about three opportunities to claim your gift. It is a gift, a giveaway. It is not something where I'm going to try to sell you something later. It is just something from me, a single mom, to you, single mom, to encourage you to do some self care. It's time that we start taking better care of ourselves so we can take better care of our children and make better decisions. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys Tuesday. Tuesday will be the giveaway. So, you guys got a few days to catch up. If you haven't been watching and you missed some days, you can go back and catch up. It's only going to be probably a total of 2 hours if you want to watch it all at once, or you can watch, individual days. They're 30-minute sessions. Some of them might be 34 minutes. I'm going a little bit long tonight because I want to make sure that you guys know what to do to participate in the giveaway. So good night. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next month. Hashtag Single Moms Level Up. Bye. Have a great evening. It's thinking. Okay. In broadcast. Bye.